Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of three to start between the Cleveland. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Francisco Lindor heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Francisco Lindor.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Colon scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. One away. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful in dealing with Jason Kipnis. He is a big part of this offense, and right now he's among the leaders in the American League in the runs scored category, so look for him to make an impact on this game.
Rajay Davis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not, although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we've got a Gold Glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
Into the seats, 0-1. Duffy has his target, coming at him with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Cody Anderson is on the mound for game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, his whip is above league average. Been dependable, but does run into some trouble. So we'll see how he fares in this one.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Hit hard to short. Lindor is up with it, and he's retired here, one away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Christian Colon will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third,
Eric Hosmer will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, he's been having a pretty good year, but he's been slumping just a little bit at the plate recently. We got to see if he's going to pick it up in this game.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Taken high and deep to right. Bird going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Here comes Hosmer around third. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Marlon Byrd will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Duffy into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a small piece near the plate. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
And another foul ball. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Well, with all the bases Kipnis is capable of stealing, it's no surprise why his uniform is so dirty all the time. He stole more than 30 in 2012 and 13. 22 bags in 2014.
Yeah, and not quite as many steals in 2015, but his overall production was still pretty great, especially for a second baseman.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Yan Gomes will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
The best way a pitcher can slow down the running game is vary his moves. Hold the ball, throw to first, show your best move to first, or slide step. The guy tried to steal on a slide step right there. The chances are you're going to be out, and they nabbed him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second. And Terrence Gore will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Terrence Gore.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And he knew he had to hurry, so maybe he may have taken a peek down the line right there. This is a slowly hit ball, and he knows he's got a guy that can move. You've got to get it in the web of your glove, because if you don't, you know you're never going to make that play.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Kipnis has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at Kipnis. It's in time.
No way. That was...
Mike Napoli leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
One strike.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Scorched to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, third baseman number 4, Juan Uribe.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Here's Carlos Santana now. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Duffy's ready. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Francisco Lindor would be next. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. O'Kane will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Brantley, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage. Taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Eric Hosmer will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Ranging back is Davis. Still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Kendrys Morales steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Davis on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Terrence Gore. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. The Royals do play to run thanks to Lorenzo Cain. We played 3 full. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Francisco Lindor is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Duffy has his sign. 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Push to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Into the box, Rajay Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Michael Brantley is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. And the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Terrence Gore is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Bouncer down the line. Uribe bare hands it. He's out.
Oh, love it. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Third baseman.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Marlon Byrd heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory and reined in, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Lifted the other way to left center. Kane is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, Matt, they're near the top of the league in that category, as you can see right here. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail things here 2-0. Paulo Orlando comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Paulo Orlando.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2,
Alcides Escobar stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Lorenzo Cain stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
I can't imagine they're going to give him anything to hit this time around.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're up 2-0. Mike Napoli will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Duffy sets. Here's the 0-2. Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. No runs, 2 hits. And one error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Orlando sprinting after it. He's got it one away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later, somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, shortstop.
Francisco Lindor will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Tribe. They're down. Christian Colon gets things started here in the sixth for the hometown team. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Heading out toward shallow right. Bird is there. Makes the play, one away.
The first baseman, number
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Now batting, but
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Kendrys Morales.
Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 00.
Terrence Gore will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Napoli fields it cleanly, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Royals get a run on the long ball by Hosmer. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Royals. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Rajai Davis will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. 1-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Michael Brantley will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
They finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though it took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Is not in time as it was up the ladder a bit, and that'll move a man into scoring position now with 1 away. Little chopper back his way. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jason Kipnis stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting,
Yan Gomes steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 2 hits. Brian Shaw will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Salvador Perez will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
third baseman, number 8.
Mike Moustakas will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Right fielder,
Paulo Orlando will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
1 ball. No
Cut
strike.
fastball inside. Ball 1. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. This is hit softly to third. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Kelvin Herrera will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Kelvin Herrera.
Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Mike Napoli will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Juan Uribe is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back. Alcides Escobar will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Yeah, and then in Game 1 of the World Series, he hit the inside the park home run off Matt Harvey, the first inside the park homer in the World Series since 1929.
That was pretty cool. But all in all, Escobar finished the 2015 postseason with a .329 average, 9 RBIs. He was definitely a huge factor in the Royals' run to the championship.
Bird has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Throw is dropped at first. Christian Colon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Kane runs. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ballgame so far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop,
Francisco Lindor comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Chapman has the target. 0-2 on its way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's Rajai Davis now. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Struck him out. Cleveland, good night.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row. And that's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget. We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Yordano Ventura gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. Didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
Francisco Lindor makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. These Royals, Eric Karros, entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the rich get richer.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Jason Kipnis will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ventura gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Turned on down the line. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Michael Brantley takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away.
Michael Brantley.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gordon is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, my man at first, he can really pick it. As an infielder, you got to love being able to throw the ball over there, knowing that he's going to come down with it at any time.
Popped high in the air. Hosmer is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Josh Tomlin, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Lorenzo Cain.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Cain on his way to second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Santana is there for it. He's got it 1 away. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Steve, what's the key for them to continue this winning streak? Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Kendrys Morales will step in now. Currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, but with a chance to add to his total early on.
Well, he is having a big year so far, driving in runs, and that could mean big things.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run of the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Lionel Traxler will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yan Gomes will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Gordon has it in his tracks. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Yeah, you know, it's not always easy to pick up the baseball in one of these bright, sunny days. Nobody shades his eyes well, and he puts this one away for the second out.
Ventura into the windup. First pitch on its way. Juan Uribe is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
2-1. Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Royals,
Mike Moustakas will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. And he falls behind 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Almonte calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
batting 8.
Paulo Orlando will get his first opportunity now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up near the 320 mark.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Kipnis is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Alcides Escobar will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from KC as we get you a nice shot of downtown there. Abraham Almonte will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Abraham Almonte.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this is going to find the gap as it heads for the waterfall and extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So striding in, Rajay Davis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ventura will do this himself, and that's the first out. Francisco Lindor will get a second crack at it here. He's flied out to lead off the ball game. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Oh, and he's in a lot of pain out there and will be carried off the field by the training staff. I think it's safe to say he's likely to miss a significant amount of time because of this. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Jason Kipnis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Snap throw from the catcher. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Ventura sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Swing and a little tapper. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Colin Cowgill is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 7.
Lorenzo Cain will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Hanley Ramirez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Royals. Through 3 complete. Marlon Byrd is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers could be pumped up a little bit.
That's
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Ventura's ready. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Carlos Santana is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Escobar on to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now, Juan Uribe. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And Uribe able to hold off again, so he moves ahead 3-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hit on the ground to short. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Colin Cowgill gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he takes ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Kendrys Morales is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Alex Gordon is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Shot to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4. Rajay Davis heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
To short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Scooped up, Escobar. Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Yeah, I don't know about that. You've got a good base stealer over there at first base. Why not give this guy a shot to run before you go up there swinging at the first pitch and ground into a double play?
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Liner towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Nothing. Paulo Orlando comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Paulo Orlando.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So 1 gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As this is on the ground softly down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Michael Brantley will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Number 23.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Gonna be a tough play, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Marlon Byrd will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
That's inside.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And that misses 2-2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Yan Gomes stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Ventura has his target. Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Up the middle and off his leg. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Score remains tied 1-1. Hanley Ramirez gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Second baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
First offering on its way. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yeah, he just chased out of the zone on that first pitch. This time he started to, but he wisely pulled it back.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Very weakly on the ground. Gomes scoops it up, throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Eric Hosmer will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Calgill over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Kendrys Morales will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on this Royals ball club.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Alex Gordon stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Carlos Santana will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
This guy's kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Ramirez on the grass, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Juan Uribe steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Going after it is Gordon, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs.
Yeah, Matt, you can see that the Royals currently lead the American League in that department. And it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Lionel Traxler will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. 1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the 1st round of the same draft.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Paulo Orlando stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit to third. Uribe's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. KC down in order. Rajay Davis comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Designated hitter.
Line drive to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Francisco Lindor gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2-2. To 2-2 now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Jason Kipnis will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Michael Brantley will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
This one's flared toward left center. Escobar onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on Alcides Escobar digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Second baseman,
Hanley Ramirez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Tap fouled at home plate. Slow roller out to short. To his left, Lindor. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one. Marlon Byrd will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. So, unfortunately, it looks like he's going to come out of the game now with an apparent right shoulder injury. That's always concerning, so hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. Hector Neris will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Still 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitcher's outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
the batter,
Carlos Santana stands in, trying to change his evil ways here. Hitless in the ball game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Kyle Crockett will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Eric Hosmer will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
up next for the Royals.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Kendrys Morales is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire. And sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
And he stepped in knowing the game was on the line, and he was still aggressive. He found a pitch he could do something with, and he winds up winning the ball game.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top 3-1. So long from Kansas City.